Hello everyone, a few updates about the channel for 2024 before I begin the video. First one being the video length. They're likely going to be much shorter from this one onwards. So I'll be separating different days into different videos. I'll be making one video for one outing, I guess as much as possible, because sometimes I only get one shot and I'm not entirely happy with that. But the main reason is the last video, the Christmas video, was 25 minutes long. That was absolute pain in the ass to edit, and I assume it was horrible to watch as well. Nobody's going to click on a 30-minute video and watch the entire thing, right? Yeah. The more I learn about editing, the more painful it gets to edit a long video. So separating different days not only makes me less painful while looking at my laptop, it also allows me to pump out more content. So better for you guys, better for me as well. Speaking of editing, I'm not going to do the Google Maps thing, you know, the thing where I draw on Google Maps, like do a little doodle there. I'm not going to do that for now until I figure out a more graphic way to do the route thing or showing where I'm going. Have you seen those travel guides or travel TV shows where they have like a little person thing, like cartoon, walking down here with like a route? I might do that. I'll have to figure out how though. So in the meantime, I'll just be doing the jumping words on screen like this, like I'm showing now, or something. I don't know. Editing me, take it from. But that's all the updates about the video part. And let me know what you guys want to see for this year, because I'll still be doing vlogs, but I kind of want to do another kind of content. Maybe tutorials, as I kind of went over last year briefly, or maybe guides. Let me know what you want down in the comments, and I will try and reply as much as possible. Back to the video. Hello everyone, welcome back. I am currently in Hong Kong Island, in this place, which I refuse to pronounce. I'm at the old mental hospital of this area, and this place was once said to be the most haunted place in Hong Kong. I beg to differ, unless you come here at night, which is kind of your own fault. It's now a community centre on the inside, which means that it's only a shell, which only is old British architecture kind of things. I really don't know how to describe it to you. I'm joined by my friend today. You've seen it in Christmas. This one right here. Say hello. Yeah. And we're on the second floor. We don't want to get in more people's way because this is a popular place for people to come take photos. This recently opened in October, so not a lot of people know you can actually come in. It was walled off a while ago. We're going to try and take some photos. I'll get one shot along this corridor, and my friend's going to take a few shots, I think, over there. Not sure how he's going to do it. I might take some inspiration from him. But for me, one shot along the corridor, it's very concentrated wind, so I hope my things don't blow apart. I'm going to show you around the place for a little bit and see what I can do. Hopefully we don't get kicked out. So all for the best. Let's go. Alright, after 30 minutes of setting up, I've got the first shot done. One flash is over here, using the 20-47T. Originally I wanted to use 70mm, but I settled on 50. 35 seems a bit too wide for a scene like this, so 50 is a good middle ground, I suppose. One flash is right behind there-ish, to give a little bit more contrast on the background. And the most challenging thing about this place is, this is white. This entire thing is white. And to keep it not overexposed, and keeping all of that within exposure is kind of challenging. Luckily, 2 flashes and very good dynamic range by the R5 does the trick. All my stuff's over there, and my friend is still setting up his shot. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's take a look at the shot. Looks alright, kind of between a filler and an actual proper shot, so whatever. Let's move on. Alright, I just got done with that first shot, and I have to pack up all of this, change out her clothes for the next shot. I'm just going to show you the mess I have to deal with every single time. Tripods, flashes, clothes, and everything. Look at this. So I'm going to change out everything, walk around 15 minutes or so to the next spot. My friend's not going to be taking that photo, I am, but for the next spot, outside the museum, we're going to be taking a photo together, so I'll see you there. Okay, we're done with the packing and we're gonna move to the next spot. But right before that, I'm gonna take a look around this place because I am interested in coming again. I could do one of those 1-to-1 ratio shots, making the doll sort of like life-sized. Because this place is relatively empty and I can just do whatever I want. The only concern would be the wind, but with my tripods I'm not that concerned. Might do that after a year though, because I don't want to repeat the exact same shot just with a different size. The other thing is, maybe downstairs would work as a better shot. Might come back in February, but we'll have to see. Let's go take a look. Okay, I was gonna say this spot could work, maybe as like a special look-in kind of shot, because when you're on the second floor, you can't exactly float on the outside, and I don't know how to fly, I don't have a drone, so maybe putting the doll like here and shooting in could work. Not sure though, might have to experiment next time. It does say do not go in from here, so yeah, I'll have to think about it. But for now, let's move on. Alright, after a quick walk, I have arrived at Cane Lane Garden. My friend's off to the other museum over there taking his photo, so I'll be alone for a bit. This place is known for its red and white paint scheme, structure, thing. I don't know how to describe it. I've been here before. That was also a really cloudy day, but that one was raining, even worse. I'll show the photo right here. It's not the best photo, because, well, it was kind of a backup. Same as today. Today's actually a backup. I was supposed to go to the beach for a beach episode in winter, mind you, because it's too hot in July. Unfortunately, the weather's very cloudy today, so can't do that. We'll do that soon. Today's a plan B. I should stop rambling. I'm going to try and use a 20mm shooting upwards like this right here, but I'm not sure how good that'll work because today's outfit isn't exactly a match with the color scheme. Last time was a red, white and yellow scheme, so it kind of popped. This time's a bit different. I'm not sure how good it's going to work, but all for the best. Maybe I'll look around and see what I have around here, but I'll see you during the shot. Okay, I'll be honest with you, I don't think this is going to work. It looks a lot more faded, crunchy, old compared to last time. Everything's a bit too stinky. That's the best word I can use for what I want. And the color scheme doesn't really match because I'm using a slightly greenish white uniform. It's like a teal color. I don't know how to describe it, but I don't think it's going to work. So I'm going to check on my friend and see what he's doing and maybe just get a second shot and just be done with this place. So let's go on. Alright, after finding my friend, I decided to come out and check out the spot I wanted to do, which is this one right here. Shooting upwards from the stairs like this, showing half of the museum and half of whatever this is. So something like that. Two major problems though. One, the staircase is steeper than I thought, which makes it really dangerous. I do not like shooting on staircases. I don't know if I made that clear. And two, even if I was to shoot on top of the staircase, like right here-ish, it's very steep. It's still very steep for some reason. Look at that, look at that, look at that. There's like a level between that. It does not even look good. So I'm not too sure about this spot. I'd rather go in, spend some more time scouting the inside of Hong Kong something medical sciences, Museum of Medical Sciences. Yeah, something like that. I hope there's something inside for me, but honestly, not too sure. My friend's gonna shoot outside there, so I have some time anyway. Let's go take a look. To avoid disturbing other museum visitors, wedding or portrait/cosplay photo shooting is not allowed in the museum premises unless a written permission has been obtained in advance. Blah 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 blah. In a nutshell, it basically is telling us to fuck off. My friend's gonna take the chance here. Not exactly hopeful about that. And I am not shooting in there. There's another museum down the road, which is very similar to this one. I'm not too sure if you can actually shoot in that one either, but at least there's a better chance of this one. Because when they write that, and also, you need to pay to get in this dinky museum thing. So that's even worse. I'm gonna see what I can do. Maybe just go back to the red and white park thing and just accept my fate. So yeah, let's see what I can do about that. Alright, we're back at Cane Lane Park, the red and white place I was at just now, and well, I've given up on the Museum of Medical Sciences, but my friend tried something. He wanted to do the black staircase in front of the place at the entrance, but he was getting stared at by two staff members. They were not nice stairs, mind you, so yeah. No thank you to that place. Instead, we've decided to spend some time at the red and white structure, because this is an uphill walk from the station and we are likely not to come here ever again. So yeah, it's almost like a bingo every single time. Getting kicked out, places under maintenance, the plan doesn't go as is, the weather is absolute garbage, and give me a last one, brain. Whatever it is, it almost feels like every single time something inevitably will go wrong. But yeah, I plan to do an upward shot showing as much as possible. Would say how red and white this place is. Hopefully the dress I have on the other doll makes it somewhat pop out. All for the best, let's try setting up the shot. Alright, I'm an absolute idiot because I completely forgot to record the behind the scenes footage. So here's the phone version of the behind the scenes photo. As you can see, one flash right over here and one flash behind me balancing the light output. I'm using the 15-35 at 28mm f2.8 because this scene isn't exactly anything very glamorous, so I'm just using f2.8 to completely blur it out. And yes, I've already packed up everything, so I'm not exactly keen on moving everything back out and just doing it again. And I can't exactly use this as my behind the scenes, but I'll show you what my friend is doing. But right before that, here's a photo for this one. Weirdly, kind of works. The colors are alright, everything is mediocre at best. But yeah, that's a photo, and I'll show you what my friend's doing. Nikon Z6 with the 24-70 shooting upwards like that. One light over here, one light over here. I don't know if I can have the finished product, but yeah, that's what he's doing. And pretty much that's what I do as well, because he thinks copying me is a good idea. It's pretty much the stupidest thing you could do. Alright, and I think this pretty much concludes our day, because the next spot, well, they're about as much of an asshole as the medical museum. So yeah, on to the outro. Alright, that's pretty much the end of today's video, because I don't think we're going to get anything on our next spot, so might as well just end everything here. And plus I do have something to do after this, so might as well conclude and pack up everything, right? Things are going to change around a little bit. I'm going to maybe experiment on some kind of editing, some kind of structure to the video, so let me know what you want to see and let me know what you don't like. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time. Say bye, Edward.
Bye.
Bye. And a lemon out.